Hey everybody, it's Croft Coins. I'm back with another hunt today. We are going to do a penny album search and fill hunt. We're going to be going through 2 boxes of pennies here, $50 in pennies. In our last penny hunt, we were able to find a Indian head cent, which was an insane find. If you haven't seen that, we can go check it out. We have a whole series of episodes on these penny hunts, and we've been finding a lot of interesting coins. So we've got 2 boxes to go through today. And we've got some decent progress so far in our books. I'm not going to go through it too much. I go in it more in depth in our last video in episode 11. I give a little update on where we're at in terms of our progress. But we've gotten a lot of dates so far in 11 episodes, and I'm really happy with the progress so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to get straight into our first box and see what our first wheat cent will be. So let's get started. I just pulled out rolls 5 through 10. We haven't gotten any wheat cents yet, but we do have an ender right here, as you can see, that 1 cent United States of America coin right there. So what we're gonna do is save that roll for last and look for more wheat cents, so let's keep going. Bit of a slow start, guys, outside of that ender that we got, but we haven't opened it yet. We're on roll number 16, and we've got our first wheat cent. This time we have a 1944 Philadelphia right here. Guys, we're on roll 21, and this is our second wheat cent right here. I can't believe what I'm looking at. We've got a coin that's definitely new for our book. Look at this. And this coin's in pretty good shape right here, and it looks like it's actually off-center as well. We have ourselves a 1925S, and take a look at the L on Liberty is like attached to the edge right there. It looks like it's slightly off-center. Wow, guys, you can see on that, you got like a little lip right here on the right side of the coin. Wow, that is a nice looking coin, guys. That's insane. I can't believe we just found this. I don't remember the last time I got a wheat cent this old with an S mint mark in terms of like a slightly less common date. I think this is somewhere in the 20 to 30 million range. I'm not sure exactly the mintage, but this is awesome, guys. If this error is worth anything, let me know in the comments below, but this is definitely a date for our book. So let's keep looking, guys. Roll 25, and we've got our next coin right here. We have ourselves a 1948 Philadelphia. Oh, and the back of it is pretty tore up. Look at that thing. All right, let's keep looking. Very next roll, we've got another obverse facing wheat cent, a 52 Denver right here. Roll 29, and this one was a little dark. It was hard to see, but I was able to see the date. We've got a 56 Denver right here. Pretty crusty, must have been on the ground. Roll 36, guys, and I saw this reverse, and it looks like we have a wheat cent, and it could be old, guys. Look at this. We've got some wear and tear on this coin. It's been a great first box so far, even though we just got 5 wheat cents so far. We've gotten the 25S, which is an awesome date, so let's take a look. Look at that, guys. We got a 1936P. A little bit newer than I thought it was going to be considering the wear, but over the years, these coins are starting to get more and more worn as you see them in circulation, just since they're sitting out there for a long time. So eventually, we're going to see a lot of these 30s wheat cents start to look like a lot more like this, which is interesting to see. Let's keep looking. Very next roll, we've got another wheat cent. This time, we have a 57 Denver. Very next roll again, and we've got ourselves a 1948 Philadelphia right here. Should have kept the camera rolling because that same exact roll, we've got ourselves a wheat cent later. Later in this roll, we were able to find another one. We've got a 44P. All right, guys, so we've made it to our ender roll. We're going to get straight into this thing right here and see what we can find. So we definitely for sure have this coin at the end, and this will actually make it our 10th wheat cent in the box. We have 9 so far. So let's take a look at this coin. We have a pretty beat up one right here, and it's the last year, 1958 Philadelphia. So this is the last year they made these wheat cents. Very common date, but awesome to find nonetheless. So let's look through this roll and see if we have any other coins in here. Oh, that looked like something. I think it just flew by. Is that a... Yep, that is a wheat cent. Look at that, guys. We've got ourselves a 58 Denver. So we got a 58P and a 58D in this roll. Interesting. Those are both the dates for both of the mint marks for that year. So I think that was our only roll. No, we had one other roll, 2 wheat cents. So let's move into our findings. All right, guys. So for this box, the coin we did get for our album, we did get a new one. which is this 1925 S right here. It has a mintage of 26.4 million. It's a relatively lower mintage, but nothing like super rare or anything like that. But to find this in a circulated roll in this shape, and it also has like some type of error in terms of like the centering. I'm not sure the value on something like that, but this coin's going to go in the book for sure. And we ended up getting 11 wheat cents in this box, which is about average. I thought we weren't going to get that many, considering the first 15 rolls only had like 1 or 2, if you count the ender as well. So let's move into our second box and see what we can find. Well, guys, this is a great start to our second box. We are on roll number 2, and I saw 2 coins in this roll that piqued my interest, so I'll just pull these out. I saw a coin that looked a little more worn right here, and in our first roll, look at this, guys. We've got ourselves a very weird looking 1934 Philadelphia right here. That is awesome. Very great way to start this box. Our first wheat cent in the box is from the 1930s. This could be hopefully a sign of more old coins in this box if we already get one that quickly, that old. Let's hope it's just not a fluke. And this was the other coin I saw. Look at that. I saw the VI. Anytime you see that VI, it's a 6. So that is going to be a King George VI. This one is from 1944 right here. So that is an awesome find. We've got 2 great finds to start this box. Let's keep looking. Well, guys, I'll tell you one thing. This has definitely been an eventful episode so far. We've got ourselves another ender, except this time in our second box with a clear date on the front. This time it's a 1944 Denver right there. I know a lot of people try to ignore the date and act like they don't see it when they're looking at the ender, but like, I'm going to be honest, I see the date, so I'm going to show it to you guys. That's just my personal opinion on it. So we'll save this for the end of the box and continue on with objective reality and actually get back into this thing without pretending we didn't see this date. Let's keep looking. We are on roll number 14, guys, and I saw this ender sticking out. We've got ourselves a 1945 Philadelphia. Roll number 18, and I saw this reverse coin right here. It's pretty dirty. It looks like corroded. And we have looks like a 53 Denver, I think. Yep, that's it. That's what it is, a 53 Denver. Very crusty. We're on roll 26, and I just flipped this coin out. Didn't see the front of it yet. We've got ourselves a 55p. Let's see if we have any doubling. I don't think we do on this coin, but we'll keep looking. All right, guys, very next roll. We have this coin right here. I think it's an old penny, but if I'm looking at it correctly, I think this is Lincoln going up here. And then flipping it over, I think we have the wheat ears on the side. This coin is just destroyed. Not sure if it is a wheat cent or not, but it looks thin and it's copper. So if you guys know any way to clean up a coin like this to get this corrosiveness off, let me know in the comments if there is any way to possibly clean a coin like this. So we'll keep looking. Roll 32, and I see a wheat cent right here. Pretty beat up. We've got ourselves a 46 San Francisco. I'm not sure if we have this one. I know some of the S Mint Mark coins we were missing. Actually, we do not have this coin, guys. So this is a first. I just looked in our book. We have ourselves a 1946 S right here. So 2 coins now from today's hunt are going in our album. Let's keep looking. Very next roll. We've got a very crusty wheat cent right here. Let's take a look at the date, see if we can get one. Yep, it looks like a 53 right there, but can't tell if there's a mint mark or not. So that's a pretty crusty looking one right there. Roll 35, and we have another wheat cent right here. Saw the reverse. This time it's a 57 Denver. Roll 37, and we have an obverse right here. Very common date, but it's another 1944 from Philadelphia. Roll 44, and we have a wheat cent. Looks a little more worn. It could be older. Nope, just a 56 Denver. The roll before the ender, guys. Look at this. We've got our oldest coin of the box. That is crazy. Just saw this obverse right here. We have ourselves a 1923 Philadelphia. That is crazy, guys. I know we don't have this in our book. So that is our 3rd date of the day that is going in the book, which is insane. We didn't find any last episode, so this is definitely making up for that one. Wow, guys. That is awesome. All right, we'll move on to our ender roll. Guys, I was not paying attention and I opened the end of roll without hitting the record button, unfortunately, but this is the coin on the end of the roll right here. We have ourselves that 44 Denver. I kind of just laid out the roll and realized that I didn't hit the record button, but we've got this 44D right here to start. And see if there's anything else in the roll. If I do find anything crazy, it's gonna be called fake at this point, I'm sure, by someone. But I don't see anything so far, guys. Nope, that's just 75. I don't think we have anything else, so we'll move into our wrap-up. All right, guys, so our second box was definitely a successful box, just like the first one. If I can count them right here, it looks like we have ourselves 10 wheat cents in this box. So one less than the last box, but they both had about the same. And it's kind of crazy we were able to get so many old coins out of just 20 wheat cents right here. That's almost a quarter of the wheat cents were from before the 1940s, which is pretty crazy. I didn't count the super corroded coin into the wheat cents, but if that is a wheat cent, which I think it is, I guess you consider it 11 in this box. So we'll put these coins in our book, all three of them. We have our 25S as well. We'll put those in the book, and then we'll take a look at our albums and see where our progress is at. All right, guys, so here's our first book. As you can see, we only have 3 dates on our first page right here. Our second page has got a lot more, and we have our 2 new additions in this book, which is this 1923 Philadelphia, a little over 74 million right there, a little under 75. And then we also got this, where is it? This 1925 San Francisco, which is around 26 million, which is barely any, honestly, compared to this one. It's only a third of the mintage. So you can see in our book right here, we've got a decent amount of progress. We haven't really found any super rare dates per se, but I'm pretty sure this coin that we did just find is probably one of the lower mintages of coins that we found in this album so far. So this is definitely a great find for us, including that 1923P, which I knew we were eventually going to find. So let's move into our second album. All right, guys, so for our second album, we definitely have a lot more progress. The last date for the wheat cents was the 1958, so all these coins I'm leaving blank for now. Maybe later in the series, I'll find a way to fill those up. But today we were able to get this 1946 San Francisco right here. I was really surprised that we had not found this coin yet. And actually, I found a 25S before I found this coin, which is really interesting. Now I think about it because I found that in the first box. So that is awesome, guys, to get another coin for our album, even if it is a common date. We got to find them all. And I'm looking to hopefully finish this book. The hard ones for this book are going to be these steel cents right here. They actually have a lot of them made, but unfortunately, they're just very collectible and easy to see since they're made out of steel and not copper. So most of them have been plucked out of circulation, unfortunately. But we'll keep looking and hopefully we can find them, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of our album Search and Fill series, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.